Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren and this is A Life with Lauren Taylor. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about things that I wish I knew before leaving corporate. Because baby, these entrepreneurial streets, it's a lot of ups and downs going on around here, okay? But also a lot of good times. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Number one being you are in charge. So once you decide to leave your corporate job and you decide to start a business or whatever you decide to do, you are in charge. You are the leader. You are the manager. So it is up to you to make tough decisions. It is up to you to essentially take care of everything that your business needs. So if that is social media, you're doing that. You're doing the email marketing. You are the photographer. You are the accountant, right? Until you are able to fund those things where you can actually outsource those things. Essentially though, like you are doing everything from the jump. You don't have that extra set of hands to take care of things when you can't. You do not have that extra set of eyes to take care of things when you can't. So a lot ends up falling on you. And I didn't know that prior to leaving my corporate job. I was like, oh, this is going to be so much better for me. I'm going to have all the time in the world to get everything done. Not necessarily the case. So that is definitely something to just, keep in mind before you decide to leave your corporate job. Number two being that while your schedule is very flexible now that you are not working a standard 9 to 5, sometimes you end up working past 5 o'clock. You end up working on weekends. You end up working on holidays. You don't get paid time off. And obviously these are things you should know before deciding to leave your corporate job and running your own business. But sometimes you think you have a little bit more free time when in actuality that is not the case. You end up working super early mornings and really, really late nights in the very beginning. And oftentimes not even in the very beginning, but just like all throughout your entrepreneurial journey. That is just kind of the life that we sign up for. And before deciding to leave my corporate job to kind of do my own thing, I was like, oh, this is great. I have all this time to just kind of do whatever it is that I need to get taken care of. I was like, I'm not going to be working these long hours anymore. Jokes were definitely on me because sometimes I find myself working past midnight. Now, this is not every night, but occasionally it is. There are things I need to get done, things I need to pump out, and I've noticed that sometimes I kind of just work better at night anyways. So, yeah. While it seems like all fun and games that you're not working the standard 9 to 5, please keep in mind that that may not be how your business is set up. You may work better late nights, and you may realize that once you really start to get in tune with like just being an entrepreneur. You may work better super early morning, so maybe that's 5 a.m. 6 a.m. I say whatever works best for you, but please keep that in mind that you're more than likely not just going to work 9 to 5. Number 3, you have to pay for your own health insurance. You do not get benefits with being an entrepreneur. Now, there are many resources out there so that you can get free health insurance, but this was something that I did not keep in mind prior to leaving my 9 to 5. And it hit me hard in the face once I found out that, oh, hey, I have a toothache. I need to go to the dentist, but wait, I don't have insurance anymore. So it was up to me to kind of figure out who would be the best provider for me when it came to health insurance, eye insurance, dental insurance, all of that. And that takes a lot of research, especially if you aren't educated in the insurance area, which I wasn't because I was just provided with an insurance company when I was at my 9 to 5. So it took a lot of research. Pricing can be very expensive. So if you are someone who goes to the doctor often, I would definitely recommend purchasing a plan where you're not paying a whole bunch of co-pays, things of that nature. If you don't go that often, then you may be interested in looking in a plan that's not as expensive. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind, honey. Like, the health insurance is all on you. Yeah. So when you are thinking about transitioning over into being an entrepreneur, that's something that's really important. Health insurance. So if health insurance is important to you, and you don't want to have to pay for it separately or pay a whole bunch of money for it, I would consider, maybe staying at that 9 to 5 a little while longer. I don't know. Number 4, it takes money to make money. Depending on what it is that you're doing, more than likely you are going to be investing in your business. You are going to be investing in different softwares. You are going to be investing in equipment. And these are essentially things that you need in order to make money. So for me, I went into photography. I had to buy a camera. I had to buy a lens. I had to buy lights. I had to buy a flash, like so many different things. And I'm like, oh, this is adding up. It's expensive. But in order for me to make money, I personally felt like I needed to invest in good equipment, right? I wanted my clients' photos to be crisp and clear. And I wanted to be satisfied with what it was that I was doing as well. So I was like, all right, I'm going to have to come out a lot of money, but I was able to make that money back. So keep that in mind. It's going to take money to start your business. If you really wanted to have an impact on your clients, or if you really just want to get customers or clients at all. There are going to be a lot of other people in the same industry as you. Do not get consumed with what they are doing. Do not get caught up in the hype with what they are doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own journey. Because that is something that can really get you tripped up, and it can knock you off everything that you're doing. If you are constantly looking at what other people are doing and what they have going on, and you start thinking that what you have going on is not good enough or will never amount to what they're doing, essentially that's just like a roadblock within itself. So please just stay focused on what it is that you're doing, and it doesn't matter if they're doing the same thing as you. So if you're doing lashes, if you're doing nails, people always need their lashes done. People always need their nails done. And I promise you, like, no person and no business is the same, even if they are providing the same service. So you just got to keep going, stay focused on what it is that you are trying to accomplish, stay focused on catering to your clients, and just stay off of everybody else's page. And that's a big piece of advice that I can give you when you are first starting out, because if you allow yourself to kind of go into that hole, it'll be very hard to get up out of. So please keep that in mind. Just stay focused on your journey. It is beautiful, no matter how many ups and downs you have. But just stay focused on what it is that you need to get done and what it is that you need to take care of. Keep your 9 to 5 work schedule. This has been difficult for me because I am an entrepreneur and I have my own business and I have clients up under my business. In the beginning, I felt as if I could just wake up whenever, go about my day, just do whatever. And then I would find myself kind of getting off track. But then once I started keeping my 9 to 5 like regimen, like, okay, Lauren, you get up at this time, you get your breakfast, you work out, you do whatever you have to do before 9 o'clock. But once 9 o'clock hits, you start working on client photos, you start sending emails. But keeping the structure of the 9 to 5, it really just, it helps. It helps me get a lot more work done. And that doesn't work for everybody. Like I said earlier, a lot of people, work better at night. So maybe they don't keep that 9 to 5 structure. A lot of people work better super early in the morning. So keeping the 9 to 5 structure really, really helps me, taking a lunch at 12 or 1 o'clock and then getting back to work after that is very, very helpful. So if you are anything like me and you like structure, then I would definitely recommend keeping like your 9 to 5 time slot, working in between those 8 hours, and then wrapping things up if you can at 5. Last one I have for you all is charge your worth. Charge your worth. If people cannot afford your prices, that does not mean that you lower them for them. There are clients out there who are going to pay what you are charging. They are paying for your expertise. They are paying for your quality. Charge your worth. I could say that over and over and over again. And if there's a client who can maybe not pay for what it is that you're offering, that's okay. They can circle back around with you at another point or when they are able to afford it. But there are people out there who can, and do not lower your prices because at the time you're not really getting enough clients, especially if you've been in the game for a long period of time. Please charge your worth. I personally feel like as your expertise grows, your prices should grow. So for me, whenever I invest in more equipment, I feel like it's time for me to up my prices, especially if I have kind of buckled down on how to use that equipment and I'm super confident in it and it costs a lot of money. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I can essentially raise my prices a little bit because now I'm giving them like top-notch quality. Whereas before it was quality, but now I am adding a different level of quality to their photo. So please, once again, charge your worth and do not be afraid to go up on your prices. So that is all I have for you guys today. I know this video was super quick and short, but I just wanted to get right to the point. These were things that I did not know prior to leaving corporate or prior to leaving, you know, my 9 to 5. And I really wish I would have known these things because honestly, I may have stayed at my 9 to 5 a little while longer. I will say that. But as always, I'm super proud of the decision that I made, and I'm happy with the decision that I made to be an entrepreneur. This is the best place for me to be at right now in my life. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please be on the lookout for a video next week. Please leave any video suggestions in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.